Hello, how's it going? Teacher Edson. E aí, tudo bem? Estamos aqui para começar mais uma aula. Lesson number 41. Lesson number 41. Ok? Let's go. As regras são as mesmas, tá? As mesmas regras. Você assiste, escolhe um lugar tranquilo, sossegado, para assistir a aula, tá ok? Aqui está um pouco barulhento, mas acredito que não vai atrapalhar a nossa aula. Título da aula: How do you feel? How do you feel? Repete comigo. Isso. How do you feel? Repete outra vez. Good job. Learning objectives. In this lesson, you will learn how to talk about you feel and what you want. Você. Let's go to exercise 1, warm up. Listen and repeat these words with your tutor. Você. What's this? A coffee. A coffee. Repeat. A coffee. What's this? What's this? A sweater or a sweater. Please repeat. Good. What's this? What's this? An ice cream. An ice cream. An ice cream. Repeat, please. Good. What's this? What's this? Arrest. Arrest. Repeat. Outra vez. What's this? What's this? Some food. Some food. Repeat. Again. Some food. What's this? What's this? Some water. Some water. Repeat. Good. Let's repeat. Let's see again. What's this? A coffee. Yes, repeat. A coffee. What's this? What's this? A sweater. A sweater. Repeat, please. And what's this? What's this? An ice cream. An ice cream. Repeat, please. What's this? What's this? Arrest. Arrest. Repeat. What's this? What's this? Some food. Repeat. Some food. What's this? What's this? Some water. Some water. Repeat. Very good. Let's practice. Tell your tutor what you see in each picture. For example, an ice cream. Você. Okay. What's this? What's this? Yeah, an ice cream. And this? A coffee. What's this? What's this? A sweater. And this? Some food. Some food. Good job. Let's go to exercise 2. Vocabulary. Listen and repeat these words and sentence with your tutor. Você. Good job. For example, she's hungry. I feel hungry. I feel hungry. Repeat. Outra vez. Thirsty. Thirsty. She feels thirsty. Read, please. Repeat, please. Good. How does he feel? How does he feel? Happy. He feels happy. Repeat. Again. De novo. Good job. How do they feel? How do they feel? Sad. They feel sad. They feel sad. Repeat. Again. Yes, sad. They feel sad. How does she feel? How does she feel? Hot. She feels hot. Repeat. Outra vez. Yes, she feels hot. Pay attention this picture. How does she feel? How does she feel? Cold. She feels cold. Repeat. Okay. The next one, look. How does she feel? How does she feel? How does she feel? Tired. She feels tired. Read, please. Again, outra vez. Yes, tired. She feels tired. Good job. Oh, so cute. Pay attention. How does he feel? Angry. Angry. Repeat, angry. He feels angry. Repeat. Repeat again. Yes. Angry. He feels angry. Let's repeat all. Please say me the sentence. Yes. I feel hungry. I feel hungry. Okay? Answer me. How does she feel? How does she feel? She feels thirsty. She feels thirsty. Repeat. How does he feel? How does he feel? Happy. He feels happy. He feels happy. Repeat. How does they feel? Oh, sorry. How do they feel? How do they feel? They feel sad. They feel sad. How does she feel? How does she feel? She feels hot. Repeat. Good. How does she feel? How does she feel? She feels cold. She feels cold. Repeat. Good. How does she feel? How does she feel? She feels tired. She feels tired. Good job. How does he feel? How does he feel? Angry. He feels angry. Don't confuse with hungry. Hungry, angry. Okay? He feels angry. Repeat. Good job. Let's practice. Answer the question by filling in the blanks. For example, read, please. I ask you and you answer me. How do you feel? How do you feel? I feel thirsty. Let's go. Pay attention. How do you feel? How do you feel? I feel thirsty. Good. Pay attention. How does he feel? How does he feel? Yeah, he feels angry. He feels angry. Pay attention. How does she feel? How does she feel? How does she feel? She feels hungry. She feels hungry. Pay attention. How do they feel? How do they feel? They feel sad. Good job. Let's go to exercise 3. More vocabulary. Listen and repeat these words and sentences with your tutor. You read, please. Good. Pay attention to this picture. Let me becomes more. Let me see. Yes, very good. Let's go. Okay. Pay attention. This gesture. Want. I want a coffee. Repeat. Yes, I want a coffee. Pay attention this gesture. Don't you want? Don't you want? Don't you want? For example, I don't want a coffee. I don't want a coffee. I don't want a coffee. Read. Good. Pay attention. Wants. Wants. He wants a coffee. He wants a coffee. Pay attention to the difference. She wants with S. I want doesn't have S. I want com S, sem S. He wants com S. He wants a coffee. Text me. Doesn't want. Doesn't want. She doesn't want a coffee. Doesn't want. Look the difference. I don't want. I don't want. Veja a diferença. Todas as pessoas é don't, mas ele ou ela não é don't, é doesn't. Don't e doesn't é não, tá? Então, she doesn't want a coffee, ela não quer um café. I don't want a coffee, eu não quero um café. Pay attention. Want. Want. They want a coffee. They want a coffee. Veja que they, que é eles ou elas, não tem essa, tá? Como eu disse, todas as pessoas não têm essa, menos she and he. Ó. Look this. Don't, não é doesn't, é don't, porque é ele, eles. Então, they don't want a coffee. Eles não querem um café. They don't want a coffee. Ok? Let's see again. Exercise 3. More vocabulary. Please read. No, it's not necessary. Vamos direto. Look at this picture. What represent? Want. Quero. For example, I want a coffee. I want a coffee, okay. Don't. I don't want. Don't want. I don't want a coffee. I don't want a coffee. I don't want a coffee. And this. Wants. He wants a coffee. He wants a coffee. She doesn't want. She doesn't want a coffee. She doesn't want a coffee. Want. They want a coffee. They want a coffee. Don't want. They don't want a coffee. Let's practice. Let's practice. Complete the sentence by filling in the blanks. For example, você. For example, pay attention to this picture. I ask you, what do you want? What do you want? You say, I want an ice cream. Okay, let's go. Pay attention. What do you want? What do you want? I want an ice cream. Okay, another. Pay attention. Do you want a sweater? Do you want a sweater? No, I don't want a sweater. Pay attention to this picture. What does he want? My gosh. What does he want? He wants a coffee. He wants a coffee. Pay attention. Do they want a rest? Do they want a rest? No, they don't want a rest. Ok? That's it. Vamos parar por aqui. Esta é a parte 1. See you in the part 2. Bye.